Good morning. Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I'm Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. And we're going to do that in the form of these I am cards. These cards are full of positive affirmations, wonderful things that we can say in order to really embody the truth of who we are. And so I'm going to pull a card off the top of the deck. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card. And what I'd like for you to do is to say out loud, I am that affirmation. As you declare that you are that affirmation, then you are really affirming that truth. And we are affirming that truth together. So let's have some fun today. This is Friday. Happy Friday to you. And this is the last time I'll be coming to you this week. I will return tomorrow on Sunday at 9 p.m. to go over next week's cards. But for now, let's pull the last card and see what we are. So today, I am effortless. I am effortless. I harness my talents in service of my goals. So I am effortless. I harness my talents in service of my goals. Are you effortless? You are effortless. You harness your talents in service of your goals. So I'm going to write that down in the chat. Good morning there, Lauren. I see that you are here. As I write that down in chat, good morning, Frank. As I write that down in chat, I am truly affirming that for myself, and I'm also declaring it to the world, and I'm declaring it to anybody else who's interested in listening, that I do indeed harness my talents in service of my goals. And how important that is, how important it is to move in line with what we're already good at, to set goals that are in line and to achieve things that are in line with our natural talents and abilities. Because in doing so, it might seem as if, it might seem like it's effortless to us. There's certainly effort that's applied. Being effortless doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for something to come to us. It means harnessing natural processes, including the processes of our own talents, and harnessing them in such a way that we are able to really, just in the way that this sailboat is riding the wind, we also are able to ride the wind of our own talents and abilities in service of the goals that we have, of the dreams that we have, of the achievements that we are interested in achieving, the dreams that live inside of us and that only live inside of us and that only we can accomplish because only we can envision them. And so when we do this, and when we do this in really in alignment with ourselves, we have this wonderful ability to make it appear as if life is just sort of happening. And the reality, of course, is that it takes work. The reality is that it takes some effort to do that. And yet, it doesn't appear that it does because we are operating efficiently. This card is all about operating efficiently. It's all about understanding where we're naturally good at things and applying our efforts there, which also means that we have to understand what we're not naturally good at and figure out how to delegate the things that we're not naturally good at and in service of our goals as well. So figure out what we're good at and do more of that. Figure out what we're not good at and do less of that, because somebody else is good at the things that we're not good at. So I am effortless today, and so are you. And this card is just reminding us that we can harness our natural abilities. The fact is that our brains have this idea that if it isn't hard, then it isn't work. And yet, when I look back at some of the most effective things I've ever done in life, they were just things that were easy for me. They didn't feel like work. They felt like play. They felt like fun. And how much we can get accomplished when we approach life with that sense of play and fun. And society teaches us that we have to go to work, and that work has to suck, and that if the work doesn't suck, then it's not work. And yet the mystics and the artists among us have really come to an understanding that we're always working, that we are always applying effort towards something. And sometimes we apply effort, and that effort really multiplies to get us to a place that's much further along because of because of the fact that we are in line with our natural talents. So let's do that today. Let's find out the way that the wind is blowing and go that direction. And let's just set our lives up in such a way that we are catching all of these natural forces. And that includes everything from when do we get up in the morning to what do we do after we get up. So I'm effortless today. All right. I will be back on Sunday at 9 p.m. I want to say thank you so much for coming by and really being a part of this all week long. We affirmed a lot of fun things about ourselves this week, and so I'm going to just go through them really quickly. So we started off the week by affirming that we are positive and that we bring out the best in people and situations. And that positivity permits us to be bold, to recognize opportunity and move decisively. When we recognize that opportunity, we are determined, and so we move intentionally toward our dreams and toward that opportunity that we've recognized. We apply clever solutions that are in line with our own life experience. And in doing all of these things, it looks effortless. It appears to an outsider to be effortless because we are operating in conjunction with who we really are. So I want to say all of these things combine to make us awesome. And we recognize our inherent value and worth. Just simply because we're here, we are worthy of being here. Simply because we're alive, we are worthy of changing the world. And so we're going to do that. We're going to do that this week. We did that. We've done that in this past week. Think about where you were in the over the past week, and now think about where you are right now, and consider that there are lots of things that have changed, many of which have changed for the better. So thanks for being here. I will talk to you guys on Sunday at 9 p.m. The only p.m. call that I do is Sunday, 9 p.m. And we will go over the cards for the next week. So I want to say thank you so much. Lauren, Frank, I see you guys are here. Good morning. And Shauna, Brenda, Jean, good to see you guys here too. I'll talk to y'all at 9 p.m. Until then, I'm going to enjoy my awesome Saturday. I'm going to hang out with awesome people, do awesome things. And of course, I'm going to enjoy my Friday as well. Talk to you guys a bit later, and aloha from paradise.